June 3, 2026. A 911 operator answers an emergency call from a quiet neighborhood in Los Angeles.
This is 911. What's your emergency?
Yeah, I am the Son of Man. I just killed the man of sin.
The voice on the other end doesn't sound panicked. It doesn't sound frightened. Instead, the caller delivers a chilling statement. I am the Son of Man. I just killed the man of sin. Within minutes, police race toward a home in Tarzana 19200 block of Irwin Street, a quiet neighborhood in the western San Fernando Valley region of Los Angeles, California. An elderly man is lying in the front yard, bleeding, unconscious and fighting for his life. That man is James Handy, an 81-year-old Hollywood actor whose career spanned nearly 5 decades. Millions of people had seen his face. Few knew his name. But by the end of that morning, his death would become the center of a murder investigation that shocked Hollywood. And the man accused of killing him didn't run, he didn't hide, and he didn't deny anything. Instead, he waited for the police to arrive at the scene. Before the headlines, before the police tape, before the chilling 911 call, there was James Handy. He was born on March 19, 1945, in New York City, New York, USA. For decades, Handy quietly built one of the most respected careers in Hollywood. He wasn't the star on the movie poster. He wasn't the celebrity dominating magazine covers. He was something different. He, as the actor audiences recognized instantly. The familiar face who appeared in film after film, show after show. Year after year his career stretched across nearly 50 years. He had more than 100 screen credits. Appearances in productions ranging from The X-Files and NYPD Blue to Logan, Jumanji, and most recently Top Gun, Maverick. Friends and colleagues described him as professional, kind, humble, the type of actor everyone enjoyed working with. By 2026, at 81 years old, Handy was enjoying a quieter life in Tarzana, a residential neighborhood in the San Fernando Valley area of Los Angeles. He lived with his longtime girlfriend, Wendy Gledhill. For years, their home had been a place of stability. Well, on the surface, because another person also lived there, Wendy's son Michael Gledhill, a 44-year-old man whose name would soon become known across the country, and according to neighbors there had been signs of trouble long before the murder. As investigators began piecing together the events leading up to James Handy's death, attention quickly turned toward Michael Gledhill. Neighbors later described him as increasingly unpredictable. Reports emerged suggesting he had struggled with serious mental health issues. Some accounts indicated he had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Others claimed he had recently stopped taking prescribed medication. Authorities have not publicly confirmed every detail, but one thing was clear. Something inside the home had been deteriorating. Then came reports that neighbors heard arguments before the killing. Exactly what was said remains unknown. Police have not publicly released details, but investigators would soon find themselves asking one critical question. What happened inside that house on the morning of June 3rd? And why? June 3rd, 2026. Approximately 9:30 in the morning. The emergency call comes in. The statement is short, bizarre, disturbing.
Yeah, I am the Son of Man. I just killed the man of sin.
For dispatchers, it immediately signals a possible homicide. Police are sent to the residence on Irwin Street. As officers approach the property, they don't know exactly what they are about to find, but what awaits them is far worse than anyone expected. In the front yard lies James Handy. The veteran actor is suffering from a stab wound to the chest. Paramedics rush to help. Every second matters. Handy is transported to a nearby hospital. Doctors did everything they could, but the injury was catastrophic. Soon afterward, James Handy is pronounced dead. Hollywood has lost one of its most recognizable character actors, and detectives now have a homicide investigation on their hands. Most murder investigations begin with a search, a manhunt, a suspect trying to escape. This case was different, because the suspect never left. According to investigators, Michael Gledhill walked outside after the stabbing. He reportedly flagged down responding officers, then made an astonishing statement. He told police he was the person they were looking for. No chase, no pursuit, no hiding, just surrender. Officers immediately detained him, and as homicide detectives arrived, the focus of the investigation shifted toward understanding what had happened inside the home. Was the attack planned? Was it spontaneous? Was it connected to mental illness? Where was Wendy Gledhill at the time of the incident? Was there another explanation entirely? At that point, no one knew. And in many ways, those questions still remain unanswered. News of the killing spread quickly. Fans were stunned. Many had grown up watching James Handy's work without ever realizing how many projects he had appeared in. Colleagues remembered him as dependable, talented, generous. His talent agency released a statement honoring his life and career, stating, "I could not have asked for a more talented, humble, or gracious client and friend than James Handy." Meanwhile, 76 years old Wendy Gledhill found herself trapped in an unimaginable tragedy. The man she loved was dead, and the person accused of killing him was her own son. It was the kind of nightmare no family could ever prepare for. She said, "I'm trying to make it through one day at a time. I love James and my son. I still can't believe my son did it. I'm just trying," she added before stepping inside. Just 2 days later, on June 5, 2026, prosecutors formally charged Michael Gledhill with murder. They also added a special allegation involving the use of a deadly weapon. If convicted, he could face 26 years to live in prison. But the courtroom proceedings quickly took another unexpected turn. When the case was called, Gledhill was unable to participate normally. His attorney informed the court that his client could not assist in his own defense. That statement immediately raised concerns about competency. Could Gledhill understand the proceedings? Could he stand trial? Could he legally defend himself against the charges? Judge John H. Reed ordered psychological evaluations and transferred the matter for mental health review. And suddenly, the future of the case became uncertain because before any trial can move forward, the court must first determine whether the defendant is mentally competent. In many murder cases, investigators eventually discover a motive: money, jealousy, revenge, control. But in the James Handy case, the motive remains unclear. No publicly released evidence has explained why the attack happened. No official account has revealed what triggered the violence. And no court proceeding has yet answered the question everyone wants to know. Why? Why would an 81-year-old actor be stabbed to death inside the home he shared with his longtime partner? Why did the suspect describe Handy as the man of sin? And what exactly was happening inside Michael Gledhill's mind that morning? Where was Wendy when this incident occurred? Those questions remain at the center of the investigation. Today, James Handy's career continues to be remembered through the films and television shows he left behind. But his final chapter is no longer about Hollywood. It is about a quiet home in Tarzana, a shocking act of violence, a bizarre confession, and a criminal case that is still unfolding. Because while one question has been answered, who killed James Handy, the most important question of all remains unresolved. Why? What do you think about this case? Do you believe mental illness played a major role in what happened? Or do you think investigators have yet to uncover the full story? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy detailed true crime documentaries, real criminal investigations, and courtroom breakdowns, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because sometimes the most disturbing mysteries aren't hidden in dark alleys or remote forests. Sometimes they're waiting behind the front door of an ordinary home.